Welcome back. Episode 6, fellas.
We're back, baby!
Failure at its finest hour.
Take
Back
the
at it
shirt
again.
Back off.
With a new... Dylan is shirtless. We're going to put this on OnlyFans for episode 6.
Kelly keeps shutting the fucking air conditioning off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, shit, yeah. Dylan is in Louisiana, where the air conditioner's on. And right now, in Marquette, Michigan...
The balmy.
It is a whopping 26 degrees.
Oh, good grief.
It's
Good grief,
75 degrees here right now and
my-
83% humidity.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
So us in like 3 months.
Yeah,
Dude,
right.
83% humidity?
Maybe
Yeah,
fun.
Dude,
At this point, you've grown gills because you're just breathing water.
Oh, my gosh.
I seriously do not know how the fuck people live down here. Like,
What do you
I
mean?
do
You
not
do
know.
live down there.
I'm fucking, this is my last summer here, dude. After this, I'm
True.
fucking out. Never
Yep.
coming back to this
So
state.
how-
If they tell me I have to come back here, I'm gonna fucking drive off the road.
How long have you been there, and have you at least somewhat like got used to it?
Acclimate. I mean, I lived in North Carolina. I acclimated to it eventually.
Like it says, you sort of acclimate to it, but to be completely honest, like, dude, it gets fucking gross here in summer.
You
Like,
just
it-
get used to sweating your ass off nonstop. You're just so. Oh,
humidity, you don't get used to that. Like,
Yeah.
there's days where like we can't even like do anything outside because it's so fucking hot and humid. You just stay inside.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jerry down the street is wearing jeans on one of those hot days.
yeah.
People outside on them.
He's got a tucked in linen pinstripe shirt and a straw boater hat on.
Riding a 3-wheeled bike. Fucking summer day.
Just
This past March is my 3-year mark here.
just chewing on green tobacco leaves.
What are you drinking there, Aaron? A fucking mint julep?
I got this little number going on here. It's like a little bit of like a rum punch kind of thing.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
I was wondering earlier what that was.
In a
That's
big
a big ass.
jar.
That's a big ass glass, dude. You
Yeah.
just took a flower out of that.
You keep
Texas,
hitting it with
Texas.
you keep hitting it with opposing hands, so I couldn't figure out if you had two
Oh.
jars of this.
It's just fucking, just coming in at every angle here.
Bad podcasting. Bad podcasting. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
So we're what mid-April. It's kind of crazy. It's flying by. I feel like, but it sucks
Yeah.
because like the weather here. Like keeping on the weather topic, like it's so inconsistent here in the UP. Chris, I know you know what I'm talking about. Like we've had those couple days
We're
where
living
like
this. Yeah.
50s, sunny, and then all of a sudden, boom, snow, and like there was a blizzard today in the west end of the UP.
There
Like
was
an
like
actual blizzard.
Yeah, brief squalls of like absolute whiteout.
So time's
fucking
flying,
spring.
but it also makes it feel like it's going so slow because the weather
Mhm.
hasn't turned yet, and it's just
It definitely has been a long winter for y'all.
miserable. It sucks because like last year, it wasn't. It was a great
Yeah.
spring,
Yeah.
great summer, came quick.
And the winter was only like
yeah,
it
winter
only
was-
snowed like in February, So definitely a hard winter here in the UP.
Well, and even down here, I will say the weather was much nicer, much sooner last year. There was only 3 months out of the year that I didn't golf. January,
That's
February.
wild,
Actually,
dude.
and maybe it was like two. No, it was 2 months. 2 months only. January and February. We golfed in this December 21st or December 10th last year
That's
down
crazy.
here.
that's
And
wild.
so if that's any metric, I mean that's just
Holy
kind of
shit.
wild. We haven't had snow since 2 weeks ago, but yeah, just like 80-mile-an-hour winds, like power outages, and just
Yeah.
like
A lot of lines
random,
down and
like-
shit.
yeah.
There's
So-
some bad winds this late winter had some really severe winds. At least I don't know where in Harvey what it was like for you, Tone, but like if you drive down M94, the fucking power lines are like leaning over the road.
Yeah, it was actually crazy. I was gonna ask like, if you guys had anything cool happen this week. And speaking of the winds and stuff, I don't know if this is normal. This is my first year living in Marquette, but there was 6 or 7 at one point, 7 freighters like ore ships like safe harboring here in Marquette because there was
It's crazy.
gale warnings, and it's wild. Like, and it's everywhere. You know, like the news is posting about it, like pictures on Facebook and stuff. But it's crazy because you just like drive like around the bay to get into Marquette, and there's just like 7 fucking ore ships just docked, anchored,
Jeez.
out in the middle of the water. It was crazy. It was awesome, and obviously
You have to go out there tonight and take a picture of them with like all the lights.
yeah. Well,
And,
I looked about 10 minutes ago, and I don't know if the gale warning has lifted or not, but they're like single file right now, heading up to the Keweenaw right now.
they must have had a break
So
in the
cool.
or a perceived break in the weather, and
But
they took off.
they've been here for over 24 hours now, just sitting in the water, just doing nothing.
Now, call me dumb, but or I maybe just I don't know enough about it. But all these years living in the UP, what do those ships actually fucking carry? Is it just iron ore, or is it other stuff too, or like
Probably coal. I mean,
coal
Yeah,
for paper mills and shit?
they're mostly they're mostly I'm not sure where. I know a lot of them come from Duluth, but they're coming from Duluth in 2 harbors, and they're going through Lake Superior into the locks. And what's the
Duluth is
other
on fire.
what's the other lake that connects the locks?
Erie?
Is it
Yeah.
Erie or
Huron.
Huron?
Huron.
Well, they're
Huron.
coming.
Well,
Huron.
yeah, Huron is
And then
underneath.
Then it goes to Lake Michigan.
Yeah, the Mackinac Bridge is.
Yeah, that's Lake Huron, Lake Michigan.
Time for those peasant lakes.
But I'm not sure.
They
But it
don't
was
have
cool.
time.
It was really cool because one of the ships was the Arthur M. Anderson, and that was the ship that communicated last with the Edmund Fitzgerald before it sank. And it's wild to think that it's still operating. And so I looked up when it was built, and it was built in 52, and the Fitz was built in 58. So to think that, you know, the Edmund Fitzgerald would still be ripping around. And I was thinking too, like, there's probably, I don't know how big the Edmund Fitzgerald story is, but it'd be really cool to have like an episode where we kind of just break down everything.
I agree.
On the anniversary of it going down.
There's so much to be
It's
talked about.
an interesting story.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Everybody from the outside, from the outside, it's just like a ship sank in a bad storm.
yeah,
you know.
a really bad storm. And the
But
captain,
there's a lot more that. Yeah.
the captain of the Anderson said that he would captain a ship that went through like the Gulf Coast, like during hurricanes, and he said Lake Superior was literally worse that night. It was the worst waters he's ever been in. So to think that Superior can get as bad as like hurricane waters is just wild. And again, we can just one episode or maybe have like a 2-parter or something, just talk about that whole thing, and because there's a lot of theories too on how it went down. Because they honestly
I saw waves taller than the paper mill.
they still don't know how it went down because no one saw it, and the captain of the Fitz never had a mayday call, so they don't know how it went down. So I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. And I just thought that was, I mean, it was pretty awesome seeing those ships out.
One guy was there, Tone. One guy was there to tell the story.
20, how many were on the ship?
No,
Gordon
Gordon.
died.
Apparently, Gordon Lightfoot saw the whole fucking thing.
Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my
Wait, honestly, no one survived that
oh my
at all.
gosh.
Like,
Oh, you were fucking there, dude? Or you just wrote a song about it?
so the funny thing is, Tony, how you said like who all knows about the Edmund Fitzgerald. So literally, like, fucking probably like a year ago, there was this older dude in my fucking like company I was in, and he was from Illinois, and like he was fucking playing music on his phone one day, and like sure as shit, the fucking Edmund Fitzgerald, like the Gitchy Goomy song
Yeah.
came on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's like, yeah, it was like on his Spotify. I'm like, how the fuck do you know this song? He's like, you don't know? I was like, you're from Michigan. I was like, dude, I know this fucking song. I'm asking you like how you know it. He's like, fuck Edmund Fitzgerald. And I was like, holy shit, dude, like he knew about it.
Yeah, I feel like people in like the Midwest, especially
Yeah,
all the states surrounding the Great
Yeah,
Lakes, like
he was a little bit older of a dude, like really, like he didn't like being from Illinois, you know, stuff like that. Like,
there was a lot of people on the ship, like the crew. They were from all over, like in the Midwest, like Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, like all those kind of states. But yeah, we'll like I said, that'd be really cool to do like maybe a two-parter, because we could probably get into that, kind of tell the whole story, and I don't know. So that was my week.
I agree.
I was excited to see those ships.
You had a good week watching boats, man.
It was fun because I guess you'd say that Molly and I live on the water, and like this morning I woke up and just looking out the window, there's a fucking ship just right there. I'm just like, oh, and they're huge, like they're really big. So it was
That's
cool
wild.
going down to the beach and seeing all of them. It was really cool.
Have you guys ever been on one of those boats? One of those coal
Nope.
boats?
I have actually. It was
Dylan, you have?
It was. There was a museum somewhere. I think it was in the Sioux. Isn't there a museum?
Duluth, probably Duluth.
The Duluth one is the one I've been to.
Oh, that's the one. Maybe
insane.
I have been on one then.
I've been
so
like
young.
on the ground next to it. They're massive, but like I've never actually been on it.
Huge. And it's crazy because the one that was at the museum wasn't as big as the Fitz was.
Yeah, the Fitz was the biggest.
No, it was smaller.
Fitz was the biggest.
And the crazy thing is, the one in Duluth during Halloween time.
You're good, Aaron. Sorry.
The one in Duluth during Halloween in the cargo bay, which is it's like a couple football fields.
Cargo where?
Like big in the cargo bay of like a coal boat like that, a freightliner.
Oh, okay.
They do a haunted maze, or they did a haunted maze in Duluth in that coal boat that was there. And I was there in the fall, but it wasn't quite Halloween, and I could just see from like the upper deck, like down on it. None of the lights were on, but there was just
upper deck.
And it was crazy. Very big, very, very, I mean, it's just wild to think that there's just literally coal piled up there. Like, it's just not in any sort of organized fashion. It's just like full of raw material. That's really crazy.
When I was looking up when Tony said that one ship, what was the ship that Anderson?
Yep,
Sorry,
Arthur M. Anderson.
He was like, yeah, that was like around when the Fitz was. So I Googled it because I was like, yeah, how old was this ship? And so I said like 26 tons was the fucking like cargo weight. 26,000 tons.
26,000 tons? Holy shit. That's crazy.
Dude, how do you make something that heavy so buoyant? That's what blows my mind.
Idea.
Like, how do you make
the engineering
that
of those ships? Like, that's
the answer is math, Mr.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand buoyancy. Like, these fucking ships are like hauling.
Yeah,
it's like floating. They're floating things that sink over bodies of water.
It's a cast iron bathtub.
I even Googled it to make sure I wasn't fucked up, dude. Capacity, 25,300 tons.
That's wild.
Oh
50,000 pounds. And that's the Anderson?
Yeah.
Wild. And
they must be made of steel, right?
More than that, Tony. A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 100,000 pounds.
Oh yeah.
No, it's more than that.
Wait.
Pull out your calculator. How many tons, Dylan? How many thousand
25 tons?
25,300.
25,000 tons.
25,000 times
22,000. Fuck, man. No, God damn it. Y'all got me fucked up, dude.
22,000 times 2.
Yeah, it's 50,000.
No.
Is it not? I'm so confused here. Is math that hard?
Individual pounds.
Aaron, are you fucking up?
I'm talking about individual
pounds.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh man.
Because one ton is 1,000 or 2,000. So yeah, so it would be 25 tons would be 50,000. So 5 million pounds. Is that? Did I hear Kelly say that?
Yes.
Dude, I still don't understand.
I do now, because 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, but it's 25,000 tons.
It's 50 million pounds.
Yeah, that
25,000 times
that doesn't
2,000.
make sense.
Dude,
like back to Chris. 50 million pounds is just floating. Nope. Aliens.
What's that, dude?
It's just simple math. It really.
The boat is full of helium. That's got to be it.
Yeah. Only explanation.
Only explanation: Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is lifting the ship.
He's walking underneath him.
That is crazy, though.
He's walking on the bottom of the lake, holding the ship up. That's how.
That's where he's at, dude. Dude, I think there's.
If it's
Are
50
Ordox a conspiracy?
no, it's 50.
Or are
No,
boats? I'm sorry.
It is definitely 50 million pounds.
Yeah, no, it
That
is. It is because I just realized
it's-
1 ton
Bro.
is 2,000 pounds. So 50,000
Yeah.
pounds would be 25
You know,
tons.
this is almost like borderline embarrassing. We might have to cut this whole bit.
More like I just cut what you said
Yeah, fucking pussy.
because what we did was funny.
Gosh.
Mr. Smarty Pants over here.
Yeah.
I'll cut what I want to fucking cut.
Take your fucking grade 10 and go fuck yourself.
This is my show.
Well, we're taking as Aaron has his guitar out, that's perfect. I'm going to take a full 180 here. And obviously, we're probably going to be talking about music. Not a lot, but obviously it's a big part of our lives. And we were talking about this earlier in the week and wanted to talk about it here on the podcast. But Chris, you started with kind of the like the worst bands, like kind of our takes on like the worst bands that we think are the worst. It's obviously it's all opinionated, and it would just be hilarious to get all of our takes on what we think are just shit bands. And I guess we can put a twist on it, and we can do like a kind of like an underrated, overrated kind of thing. But
Yeah, that's what
I know, Chris, you probably have a couple good ones. You gotta have a couple good ones.
I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna go with my worst bands that you shouldn't be listening to, and if you do, you have the worst taste in the world. My first worst band is Breaking Benjamin.
Ooh,
Those
okay.
guys are just terrible, and you shouldn't be listening to them. The next band that is a very close runner-up is Theory of a Dead Man.
Dude. Well, this episode can't be aired at Stubbs. I tell you what.
Yeah, I was just gonna say those are two bands that are just like frequently at Stubbs or a strip club.
So I will say
She likes to shake her ass.
No doubt about it.
I will say, funny note about the lead singer of Breaking Benjamin, Benjamin Jackson Burnley the Fourth is his name.
Boy.
Yeah. So this is like this is like a pseudo like in this like music industry like little tidbit here. He is extremely short, and if you look up Breaking Benjamin live, there's oftentimes videos of him like with one leg up, like kind of doing like the Captain Morgan thing. Shout out to Captain Morgan.
Okay.
Send the check, Captain Morgan. And he has this little, they call it an ego riser, because he is so incredibly short that he has to like stand up on a like a little bit of a box, like an apple box, to be as tall as the rest of the band, because he's pretty short. He's a tiny little dude. And it's okay to be a short dude.
He's just got little.
But the fact of the matter is that he's literally trying to like he's like insecure about it. So he's like got this little thing. So
he definitely drives a lifted F-250.
Just has a Ford tramp stamp.
Are you gonna do underrated band, Chris?
Absolute douche canoe. Underrated band.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Cap.
What?
Cap. I just looked his height up. He's 6'4".
Oh, dude, you're talking about the wrong singer, Aaron.
I think you're thinking about the wrong guy.
That's some bullshit, dude.
Maybe it's the wrong band.
Little Mister, I have a fucking degree in music. I know everything.
Yeah, whoop de fucking
God
do.
damn, dude.
Aaron?
He should be breaking fucking ankles on the court, dude. 6'4". Jeez.
That's like That's like prime shooting guard, like point guard, fucking
Seriously.
territory there, baby.
That's a Kentucky
Like,
guard
let me,
right
like,
there.
pass me the ball, let me shoot. I'm gonna fucking hit 40% all year.
Breaking Benjamin. Well, like breaking ankles, man.
Oh my gosh. All right, great.
Maybe it was the wrong band.
It's probably another shitty fucking band that has a guy that's
probably
5'6" or something.
Name Benjamin Hawthorne Heights the second.
Dude, Hawthorne Heights is, oh, that was a bad band.
All right.
What?
All right, Chris. I want to. What should we be listening to?
Oh, you should.
Underrated
You
band.
have one. Yeah, I guess underrated. Like one. I'm sure you probably have so many that I'm probably not even gonna know it. Like that.
I don't have underrated bands, but I just have bands that like you should put on your radar and start listening to, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I think you should be listening to Heart Attack Man.
Yeah.
Cool band. Very cool band.
Yep. I agree. I actually knew it.
Their newest EP is they use like a lot of different like metal influences, but they're like a pop punk band. But if you listen to metal and you listen to that newest EP, you can hear like things that they adapted from like Pantera and other bands like that. But their album before that, Fake Blood, is really fucking sick if you like pop punk. So you should be listening to those guys. That's all I got.
Aaron, do you have a
Super
hot
fucking.
take? I can
would
go.
say
I can go a few.
Yeah, go ahead.
My
Oh.
my hot take is, and it's everyone's gonna know this band, every listener too. I cannot fucking stand Guns N' Roses.
Yes, dude. Yes,
Is it just
I
me?
agree.
I fucking
I
hate
agree.
Axl Rose so much.
Dylan's heart is slowly
I'm
breaking
so
down.
sorry. I'm so sorry, but I can't stand it. And I think it has to do with the cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door. I think that. Yeah. I think it's that. I don't know.
There's definitely some songs that are
But
like.
I will say that
like
they have the best 15 seconds of music history in Welcome to the Jungle. I will say that. The first 15 seconds of that song is so fucking good, but that's all I'm going to give
That's
them.
You know,
that's
and I
Guns
will
N'
say,
Roses.
maybe this is like a bit of a hot take. I don't think it is, but if you listen to Guns N' Roses cover of "Live and Let Die," it is the worst musical interpretation
Oh my God.
of any other band song. There's the part in the song where it's like, din, 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 and
Yeah.
it's played
Oh.
very shittily on an electric guitar.
One string on one string.
And it's literally probably, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a master on pitch here. I don't have perfect pitch, but sounds like the most out of tune, out of place piece of shit that was
I gotta listen to that now.
that was
after this.
ever recorded. Seriously, if you
Dude.
go and then Axl Rose is,
I can't stand his voice.
It's,
I can't
it's
stand
bad.
his voice.
Well, and I love Guns N' Roses for the other songs that were good, but or perceived by the public as good, but I definitely, that song, anytime I'm here, I'm like, for crying out loud, what were you thinking?
Oh my God,
Dude.
you can't cover McCartney.
I don't know, man. Like I think of songs like "Sweet Child O' Mine,"
Yeah, I mean that's
November
like
Rain,
Don't like
Paradise
it. I don't
City.
like it.
Paradise
don't
City.
I don't like Paradise City. That's actually
Dude,
was one of the ones that I didn't
a
like.
lot of fucking good songs, man. But
I
I
just
will
don't
say
like
that
Axl Rose, man.
I do understand what you're saying. Like
I like
there's some
the
songs where it's
music,
just like,
but like the
yeah.
hymn, I can't do it.
you
I don't like any of it. The only song I really like, kind of like, by Guns N' Roses is Mr. Brownstone, and that's it.
all right, your other Spectrum Tone.
Well, I
Song
mean,
about heroin.
now this is gonna. I mean, I was just playing them, but
That's why I like it.
America. Fuck yeah.
Underrated.
I like America, yeah. Which that like people might not like America, and that's why it's funny because like people are probably gonna be
I've
listening. to
never
this
heard of
thing.
America.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? He doesn't like Guns N' Roses, but he likes America."
They had
Like
that,
Sister
they had
Golden
the
Hair,
big,
Ventura Highway, Horse with No Name. Like those are like
Horse with No Name.
those are like their top three.
Which-
Horse with No Name is kind of shitty, but Ventura
everybody
Highway and
thinks that. Everybody thinks that Horse with No Name is
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
Yeah.
Neil Young.
Yep.
But it's actually America.
Yep.
And
Those are
that's
like their-
I've
Those are like their.
I've
but
never heard any of them.
Sister Golden Hair is seriously so fucking good. Like I was just jamming to that like before we got on. and that may have
What the hell, dude?
influenced my decision. But
No, I've never heard of this band. I'm kind of shocked.
and the Paper Boys with the title America. I'm just kidding. The Porky's Fest band.
Man,
But yeah, my Guns N' Roses take was the one that I had to get out because.
I'm glad you got that out, dude, because I've been thinking that way.
And again,
for
it's
years.
just my opinion. They're
Oh man,
obviously an incredible band. Like they're famous. Like I'm Paul Kim Shiner. How much money you make on?
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Get
jungle.
fuck out of here.
Just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here. But no, I mean, I've listened to like the radio in like work trucks for like the last 3 years, and when you listen to local radio, there's only a select set of rock songs you hear,
Yeah.
and probably 30% of them are Guns N' Roses and AC/DC.
97.5, the Rockin' Boner. Local radio.
Gaga, Bieber, like they do the way they advertise the radio. They're like Gaga, Bieber, Kesha, they cause your cancer. 92.7, good for your ears.
That's so true. And then they play fucking.
Tom Petty, like, won't back down.
Dude, Tom Petty. Well, go ahead. What were you gonna say, Tony?
Trash.
No, I was gonna have Dylan go.
I say we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
off topic here. We're talking about dumb radio stations, dude. All the classic rock stations are the same. They have like the same dude, the same voice.
Yep.
Right.
But anyways, so I'm gonna kind of do like shit, like a fucking band that is like popular that I don't like. I fucking hate Coldplay. I don't know why they're a fucking band. They make dumb fucking music. They make
feel
too
like
much money
That's
for their own fucking good.
what's that? What's
Somehow I have-
you're right.
what movie?
Somehow I have like 4 songs on my Spotify of Coldplay. Literally, I tried to delete them and like they always come back. I don't know how it happened.
It's like
But-
you too. It's
What-
like
what
U2
songs?
when they
What-
when
what
Apple
songs
puts
are
the U2 songs on your phone.
Yellow, okay, Yellow. That's like a different, like not that bad, but like everything else is just
The
trash.
only song I like by that band is Yellow.
4-year-old
That's it.
virgin. You want to know why I know you're gay? You like Coldplay.
You listen to
You
Coldplay.
listen to Coldplay. Oh my god.
Seriously, yeah, like not a big fan. Like I said, Yellow, not bad.
Yeah, Yellow's
But
my
anything
favorite, but
Anything else, it's extremely overplayed, like super, like it's not. It
And-
doesn't have like any character to it. It's just like this is.
I-
It's a very like stereotypical fucking like slow song that like they're just like
I
trying
think-
to win hearts and minds with.
I think the one thing, because there's like a little corner of my music taste that really appreciates Coldplay simply for the song.
'Cause you're gay.
The song "Fix You" by Coldplay, and if you're not in a Coldplay, it probably doesn't matter. But there's a YouTube video out there of Coldplay playing "Fix You." I think it's either at Wembley Arena or it's like some soccer stadium, and I think it's in Brazil. And literally the crowd is like weeping to that song. It's just like a very powerful moment in music.
That was the other one I was trying to think of. The other song that I liked. And it was that one.
Just
And you're
dude, to be honest,
100%
like, come on, bro.
And especially
on.
when
Bro,
he
you're-
started a remix
you're-
with like Avicii
you're-
and stuff.
Do I want to go
paying
to a concert
go
and
to
pay
a show
hundreds of
and
dollars?
cry?
Listen,
was
hold
what-
on. Do you want to pay hundreds of dollars to go to a concert, get good fucking seats, stand up for 4 hours, and then cry? Like, no.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want no.
You want to be bleeding and bloody and
I want to like be in a
No,
fucking
your
mosh
brass
pit and, like
knuckles.
have like 2 fingers dislocated, and I'm like fucking have alcohol poisoning the next day.
Well, you, sir, should not go to a Coldplay show. I will say that.
All right. Okay, so the next band that I'll say is a band that shit, what was I gonna say?
one you like or
Oh.
don't like?
Yes, so a band that I like that not a lot of people might like because it's cheesy, blah blah blah.
Coldplay.
You guys are gonna give me so much shit.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
Comes back at it.
I swear to God, I'm not joking either. Like I'll put my hand on
Okay.
fucking my heart.
Owl City.
Fucking Creed, dude.
Creed.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
hating on you, dude. I fucking love Creed.
Dude, fucking Creed. Oh, I love Creed.
If you,
Song
I thought
Creed
you were gonna
makes
say
it good.
Nickelback, and I'd agree, but I don't know about
I
Creed.
swear to God, dude.
I would
Fucking
agree with Nickelback
soft.
too. Everyone thinks that when we do these bad, like when you hear like a bad band breaking, you're gonna say, "Oh, Nickelback and Creed are the
Like
worst
people
bands in
make
the
fun of
world."
Creed,
I
dude,
don't
but
want to fucking hear it, dude.
they got some bangers, bro.
I like Nickelback.
God,
Well,
got
and the
dude.
thing is, the
banger.
thing that I always go back to with Creed and Nickelback is like when we're all, specifically us four together, in this context, when us four together, and we're like
we
maybe
used to joke about it.
we used to joke about it, but then when we all end up like together for whatever reason,
We listen
and
to
we're
this
like,
shit.
and we're like maybe having like a few, just like a couple juice boxes, just a couple barley sodas, and a Creed song comes on or Nickelback song comes on.
Dude, every
I
time
mean,
a Creed
my
song
shit.
comes on, I get goosebumps and I like try to just drink as many beers as I can while that song's on.
You got With Arms Wide Open. You got Higher. You got One Last
every
Breath.
every
got
single
My
song is good.
My sacrifice, dude.
Every
My
single song good.
sacrifices.
Dude, tell me a bad Creed song. You can't fucking tell me a
You
bad
can't,
Creed song.
dude. Listen to My Own Prison and tell me, like, I would go to a Creed show and cry over a Coldplay show.
That
And cry.
the lead singer does kind of sound like shit now, but
Scott Sapp.
Well, he did live under a bridge for like a while.
He spent his whole life with marbles in his mouth. Okay, give him some fucking slack.
Guy's been through it.
anyways, Aaron, it's your turn.
That dude lives with peanut butter stuck on the roof of his mouth.
And I mean, mine is probably from like a weird. I have a love-hate relationship with pop radio. There are certain songs that I hear that I just can't stand, and there are some that I listen to and I'm like, man, they had something there. And whether or not I personally would buy a ticket to a show is a different story. But the one song that comes into mind that is one of the most annoying songs in the world, and this isn't the pop genre, this isn't a band, is Iggy Azalea's Fancy. And this was this is like somewhere in the
Oh my God.
mid-teens.
I was not expecting this.
I'm so fancy.
It's just like if I could
Every time we were like getting ready.
I just cannot stand it. This is an Australian woman.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like that little bass line that is played on like a synth bass, it's played on a keyboard. That's catchy. It's great. The production on the song incredible, but the actual written out lyrics and just it's just it's the most
like Guns N' Roses kind
I
of.
was really
I
hoping
feel like
to
that-
never
I
think
feel
about
like-
that song.
I feel like I have an ear infection after hearing that song. Like I feel like I need cochlear implants because the song is so terrible. It's just irritating. And we mentioned I don't know if we were recording during this, but somebody had mentioned Taylor Swift, and I think Taylor Swift is incredibly overrated. I will say that too. And this is taking a stab at the pop. Just really overrated. She's won every freaking award. She's won the Pulitzer Prize. She's won the Nobel Peace Prize. It's just obscene. She's just America's golden child. And I'm just it's just not that great. It's gonna stand the test of time. Probably not like Michael Jackson or some of the other greats, but it's gonna stand the test of time. But I'm just
Perry,
I just can't get behind it. She's just this mousy little country
Just a
that's
little
pop.
She's 6'1".
I just can't
She
do it.
should- she should be on.
You're capping again. She's 7 feet tall.
No,
She should be playing on Duke.
It's just her little squinty eyes. And mind you, I'm one of the squintiest people alive. People used to think I was a little Chinese boy when I was younger. because I just got
No jokes.
squeaky little
No
eyes.
jokes. No jokes. No jokes.
No, I mean it's yeah. I mean it's but anyways, I just Taylor Swift, and I could go on and on and on about, you know, how she doesn't write her own songs. No, it's
All right, man, let's go. Let's hear the most underrated from you.
the most underrated.
Give us 2 negatives, bro.
Yeah, I just, you know, maybe I'm just a critic at heart. Most underrated. They're just not talked about. I can't. I don't know. It depends on who's rating, but I'd say CCR. CCR is one of the most underrated bands of all time. You know, John Fogerty went off on his own, and he did like center field. Great, you know, every baseball team plays that on like opening day. Like that's his own creation. But what he did with CCR as a band, just classic like swamp water, backwoods.
Rad ass music, dude.
I think that they have one of the best all-time like greatest hits albums.
It is.
Yeah.
Chronicle is one of the best all like greatest hits albums of all time.
Listen to fucking Cosmos Factory. That's one of my favorite fucking albums of all time. I have it on. My dad gave it to me. He had it on vinyl when he was a teenager. He fucking gave that shit to me, and it's god, just every song.
And we all have personal connections to CCR, like together. But I just think it's like, I think CCR should be played as much as Tom Petty is. I think CCR should be played as much as any other, you know, from whatever era. It's, I guess, like maybe in the butt rock genre that I think this might be an actual hot take. I really like Stained. Really, really big on Stained.
That is a hot take.
Yeah, that is very hot.
Their guitar player plays in I think it's during the set, and this is like during like I watched like a YouTube video on this guy's guitar work. He plays throughout the night. Like he has 28 different individual guitar tunings that this guy plays in. The guitar player specifically, and then of course there's the lead singer who
28 different tunings.
28 different tunings, yeah. All of those songs are in like wildly different. And sure, there's a couple strings that maybe are different between each other tuning, but their guitar tech has a massive amount of work to do during a set because they literally like any song they pick on the set list could be a totally different tuning. So and they had a formula like Creed did, and that's kind of the big thing that Creed gets knocked for, is that every song sounds the same, which to me disturbed the band. All of those songs sound the same.
Dude,
if you're gonna like really pick at it,
Scorpions too.
They don't sound the same, but they have incredibly similar structures. They have a formula that they follow.
Same chord progression, and the singer sings in the same key for every song. And then he does like his vocal. He does his growls, like his mid-range growls, and they're all the same.
Yeah. And who mentioned the Scorpions?
Kristen.
I did. I said the Scorpions. Every Scorpion song is a different chord progression of the same key. That's all it is.
It's there was definitely a formula there as well.
Like every song is just that the whole time.
I mean, a lot of punk rock bands use the same fucking chord progression.
Don't you fucking start talking about
Don't even
punk
dare,
band,
Where do you get off?
What do you think you are, dude?
All right, we're gonna wrap up the show. This episode with something a little new. We wanted to try this, see how it works. I thought maybe it would be bad podcasting, but it really won't be. I guess I'll just do my best to say everything out loud. But I think this is gonna be really funny. We're gonna play a couple rounds of Family Dispute. See if we can get to the for copyright reasons. I don't know if that's real, but we're gonna try to see if we can get to the
And it
fast
says it's real.
the fast money round. I guess that's our goal. And I suppose people are going to know what I'm talking about now. Family Dispute, we're going to play a couple rounds here. This is going to be against a computer, so... All right, we're playing against Sandra. All right, boys, ready?
Yeah.
Round one. Name a kind of jewel a rich guy's dog might have on its collar.
Ruby.
I'm going to go Ruby. Ruby is second. Rubio second. Okay.
Sapphire.
That is three. That's three.
Topaz.
We have 40 seconds.
Emerald.
Topaz.
Topaz, no.
Emerald.
Emerald was 4. Number 1, we're missing the top answer.
Diamond? Just go for diamond.
Yeah. Let's go.
Perfect
Perfect round. That was it.
Okay.
All right. Round 2. Good shit, boys.
Hey,
That was
clap,
good.
dude.
That was good. That was good.
I do the family feud clap.
Name an animal you think of as being black and white. Zebra. Panda. Good.
Panda. Zebra.
Yep.
Orca. Killer whale.
Yeah, orca. Yeah, that's a
Skunk.
good one.
No.
Skunk. Yeah, skunk's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Killer
that's
whale.
number 2. That's number 2.
Killer whale.
One more.
Killer whale?
Well, I had orca. I don't know if killer whale. No.
What? Siberian tiger.
Penguin.
Dalmatian.
Dalmatian.
Penguin. It was penguin.
Oh,
Nice. Another
Kelly.
perfect round.
That was Kelly. She's listening.
All right, last round before fast money, if we can reach it. We're kicking this guy's ass, so
Yeah, fuck this guy.
triple points. All right,
Computer.
there's 6 answers. Name a zoo animal you would be surprised had the name Cuddles. Lion? Yep.
No, not yeah. Lion.
Tiger?
Wolf.
No
Bear.
wolf. Bear.
Bear.
Hippo. Hippo.
Bears 2. Hippo. No
Crocodile.
No hippo.
Giraffe. Giraffe or elephant.
It's gonna be anything that's supposed to kill you.
Hippo.
Crocodile.
No giraffe. I already did hippo.
Elephant. An elephant.
Elephant. Yes, elephant was 6. Nice.
So
So we need 2 more.
Gorilla.
Snake.
Gorilla. That's good.
Gorilla.
No, what?
Snake.
Gorilla wasn't on there. A snake?
We
Okay,
realized-
I'll do snake. Yeah, snake was there. 6 seconds. Last one.
Oh, fuck.
A cougar.
Oh, didn't get it.
What was it?
Fuck, it was an alligator.
Oh, we
my
said it.
gosh.
Oh damn! We'll say crocodile.
It's all right. We're going fast money. We're going fast money. Okay, this is
It's faster.
no. The fast money round. You don't know fast money. Okay, actually now, I think what we're gonna do is let's do. Chris, can you mute, or who wants to do the fast money round? I think we should do like legit. We should have 2 of us do fast money.
I'll mute
Like-
myself.
One go. Yeah, Chris, you have to mute.
That
Or,
cheat
not
fucker
mute, but you have
can-
to deafen yourself.
Silence audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So Aaron, you can.
You want
Just
me to
don't-
give all the
just
answers?
Don't leave the call.
I'll just take my AirPods out.
Yeah. Okay. Just try not to
Okay.
That's the
cheat.
easiest solution.
All right, we're going 1v1 here.
Well, we're a team though. We're a team.
Who's a team?
We're a team.
All of us.
We just decided to give it to Aaron and Chris because I'm obviously the only one that can see it. All right. Is Chris good?
About to pull him, I think.
Tell me when.
No, you just don't. No. Do you know how this works? Aaron, you can't listen to us. Aaron's gonna go first. You can't hear
He's gonna pull
Aaron's
someone's
answers.
up.
All
He's
right.
gonna pull
So he's got to pull his AirPods. Yeah.
All right.
Watch the screen. We'll give you a thumbs up when we're
All
done.
right. Here we go. Aaron, you ready?
Yep.
Because your only one answer is people eat animals. Tell me an animal that's been known to eat people.
Hurry up, bro.
People eat animals.
Komodo dragon.
Crazy.
That is not gonna. Name something you do in the shower that starts with the letter S.
Shampoo.
There you go.
At a really cheap hospital, name something patients could be forced to share. You got 15 seconds, bro. You gotta hurry up.
A needle.
All right, name an animal that swims.
Platypus.
What'd you say?
Platypus.
Name something people do to cure bad breath.
Mouthwash.
Time's up. Aaron, you're so bad. You're so bad. All right, 0 on Komodo dragon, 18 on shampoo, 0 on needle, and 10 on whale. Or I typed in whale for you because I couldn't get.
Oh my!
I don't think
Sure.
platypus was gonna be. All right, we got 28 points out of,
Don't we
out
need
of,
200?
out of 200.
Oh boy.
Okay, all right.
Can
Well,
I, can I,
so unfortunately, Chris, the website that I found for Family Dispute, it's just one round. So we'll go again. We'll get to the fast money, and then you can go this time. You can do fast money. You can do
what?
fast money.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is all of us
yeah.
until
This
we.
is round 2 now.
All right.
I'll cut this because there's an ad playing, so I have to wait for the ad.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Are you serious with the fucking ads?
You'll have that on the big jobs.
Damn it!
Aaron, out of all animals that swim, you fucking say a platypus? Oh,
All right.
fish, whale.
Otter was probably number one.
Fish was probably number
I'm sure a fish was because they fucking.
All right. Here we go.
breathe
Here we go.
underwater.
Round two. Here we go. Round 2.
They have
We're
gills.
playing against G King.
Okay,
Alright.
fuck you, G King.
Round one. We asked 100 women. I'm just kidding. We asked 100 women, name a musical instrument that looks like your body. What the fuck?
A guitar.
Saxophone.
A guitar.
Guitar
flute.
was number 2.
A flute. Violin.
Saxophone? You tried saxophone?
No, flute.
Violin, Tony.
Violin is good.
Violin,
Violin.
Yep, that was
Cello?
number 1.
Violin.
trombone.
Trombone.
Cello,
Cello.
yep.
Cello. Upright bass. Oh man.
No trombone. 25
Fiddle.
seconds here. Did you say a
How many-
fiddle?
Do drum. Do
Drumstick?
drum.
That's
No,
terrible.
no drum.
Clarinet.
Clarinet. No. Tuba. No.
No clarinet.
Yeah, man.
French
Tuba was 3. Tuba was 3. We need 2 more.
Let's
5
go.
seconds.
A piano. Just do piano.
No piano.
Trumpet.
French
trombone.
horn.
French
Time's
horn.
up.
Oboe.
A harp.
That looks like a body.
har-
What?
A harp.
Harp, I tell you.
All right, round 2. We beat G King.
Fuck
by
you,
40.
dude.
We just gotta get to the fast money. I gotta see Chris. All right.
Fuck.
Name something you'd find in a high school gym.
Name
Basketball.
something fun. High school gym.
Basketball is number 1.
Okay.
Basketball net.
Kickball, dodgeball.
Gym teacher.
Volleyball hoop.
No,
Volleyball
gym
net.
teacher. A volleyball net. No.
No.
God damn. What the
Basketball court.
bleachers?
Backboard.
Yeah,
yeah,
bleachers.
bleachers.
Backboard. No. Fuck.
Basketball court.
I think I put
Uh,
basketball, so it's not gonna.
Dodgeball, or
No. Damn.
kickball.
They already did
Banner.
kickball. Banner. That's. Yeah, there you go. Bees banners.
Scoreboard.
Mascot.
Scoreboard.
Mascot.
Yep.
Scoreboard.
No, what? No scoreboard. Scoreboard. No mascot. God damn, this is hard. 3 seconds. There's 3 left.
Logo.
Oh my god. Logo would have been good. Awards. What? Court. I put basketball court and it said already guessed. Oh
Wow.
shit. G King in a
That's
good round,
embarrassing.
boys.
That's my
Alright.
points right there.
We're up by 17 going into the last round. We gotta have a good round
Okay.
here. Good round.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. We asked 100 men if there is such thing as love at first sight. Name something you'd hate to be doing the first time a woman sees you. Bathroom.
Eating.
Absolutely.
No, what? Eating was
Picking your
2.
nose.
Yep, that was
Dancing?
the first one.
Dancing.
No dancing.
Farting.
Farting. No.
Littering. Pooping.
Shopping.
Getting your ass kicked.
Say using the restroom.
Restroom. No, none of those.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, tripping.
There's
Tripping.
4 more.
Falling.
Nice.
Falling.
Spilling.
Nope. There's 3 more. 15 seconds.
Mess. Embarrassing shit. Vomiting.
Arguing.
Nope. Fuck.
I still think getting your ass kicked is number 1.
Voting.
Fuck. I think we
Violating?
spitting,
Oh,
sweating,
spitting.
staring at her. What the
Oh,
fuck?
man.
I think we lost, boys. No, we won.
got
Fast money.
All right, Chris.
All right, Bees,
Shit.
ready? Get your ass out of here. All right, fast money.
One answer each.
Name a word you would use to describe a bodybuilder.
Ripped.
Tell me something of yours that you swear is possessed. Tell me something of yours that you swear is possessed.
Come on, bitch.
Ouija board. No, doll.
I'm going to
Fuck.
put doll. Name a problem with wearing contact lenses.
Dirt.
Good. We surveyed 100 11-year-olds. Name a kind of place where you can get in trouble if you laugh.
Church.
Nice. Name a body part that often gets broken.
Arm.
Okay. Ripped was 0? What?
Jack.
Doll 0?
Oh no.
Dirt 0? Dude, what? Church 35. Top answer.
You got me on one.
Arm 44. Top answer.
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
What?
Chris, you destroyed me.
All right, better than Aaron. We got 79.
Oh,
Okay, so the top
no,
answers.
dude.
The first one was muscular. The second was children for the possessed one.
Holy shit.
And then the contact lenses was losing them was the first answer.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. That was wild. That was freaking hilarious. Oh
Damn.
my god. It was happening so fast. Holy shit. See how that sounds. That was fun. That was fucking fun. Some of those answers were hilarious. Oh
Shit,
my
dude.
gosh.
I got absolutely rinsed. I got worked.
Name an
Oh,
animal
fuck.
that swims. A platypus.
Fish.
Holy shit, that is good. Okay, that was a lot of fun. We'll do more game shows in the future. That was a lot of fun. I cannot wait to edit that. But that will do it here for episode 6. More on the way. We will also have a at the end of this you'll hear an update from Liv as he has reached the 100-mile mark, which is pretty sick. So we'll get a Bigfoot and UFO count from him and what the first 100 miles was like. Only 2,500 more to go. So
We'll get the Bigfoot count. We'll get the Bigfoot UFO count
Yep,
as well.
Yep. So that'll be fun. So you'll hear from Liv closing this stuff out. But hope you guys enjoyed. Again, more in the future.
Yeah, so no Bigfoot or UFO sightings so far. Although I did see a desert yeti in Ranchita, California. There's a statue of a yeti in front of this little market where I had my first food resupply about 100 miles in. And I was actually talking to this local there, and I told him about how we used to put a gorilla costume on in the UP to trick people into thinking they saw Bigfoot, and he was like, "You could get fucking shot doing that," as he drinks his malt liquor and puffs on his cigarette, offering anyone a hit of his bowl. Then he proceeded to talk about Skinwalker's Ranch, where legend says there's been sightings of paranormal and UFO related activities, so you guys should definitely check that out. But yeah, that guy was definitely the coolest guy I've met so far on trail. But right now I am on mile 130, just taking a little break, feeling great. I thought of this poem the other day to describe the feelings I've been having, so I'll throw that out there just to, get a perspective of what I've been feeling. It's kind of cheesy, but whatever. So it goes, walking through a meadow, wind is brisk, just a breeze, boulders scattered about, birds chirping, I feel at peace. This is freedom on the PCT. So yeah, I'll have to give you guys another update, but that's a wrap for episode 6 of Failure at its Finest Hour.
Buongiorno.
Dude, that Molson Ice has got you fucking slumped daddy now, huh?
Dude, I turned.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
I saw a dude. There was a dude ripping fucking pills in the back room one time.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
Oh yeah, side story. Remember when we drug all the equipment out of the basketball court behind that place and blew the lid off the town?
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour. Penguin! It was Penguin! Nice! Another perfect round. Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
Distinctively remember getting thrown to the ground when that first one blew up.